let me show you guys how to trade and just make a quick cash, and also you can be consistent with that. So we start with the weekly. Let's go to the weekly first. This is actually the markets. When was this? 2022, guys, August 2022. As you can see, this is how the price was at that time. I wanted us to see how we can trade this structure. At times, most often, you always see this structure, guys. Just look at it. Always, you will see this structure, and this structure is very good in such a way that it's when you reach here, and if you are a breakout trader, or a price action trader, or a market structure trader, when you see something like this, you go full in. So we're gonna see how we can trade this. By the way, we start with the key levels. This is the weekly price. Obviously it's not gonna reach here soon because it's at the weekly. If this was at the 15 minutes time frame, still good. So good news, this structure will present itself even at the 1 minute time frame. So let me show you guys how to deal with it and also make money off it. So first we put our key levels, and so right here, guys, if price, as we all know, if with this structure, this is why I really want us to trade this structure. If price comes here and reject this resistance doubles as a neckline for this. So if price reach here and rejects this resistance, what happens is it's gonna sell for a very long time. Yep, it, as I say, guys, trust me, it comes back, crushes, and it sells for, it's gonna sell at least to this level. It's gonna sell at least to this level. So if then other scenario, if price reaches here and breaks, because we always trade with an open mind, guys. You don't say, hey, it's like this, it's gonna go exactly like this. No, we don't trade like that. We trade with an open mind that price might do this, price might do that, so that price comes to you. You don't rush to price with your emotions, and you're unable to manage them. So price might reach here, break, and continues to come up here. But one thing to note, guys, is if price comes right up to this level, it usually breaks. It will break and go right up to the highest high here, which is this one. So price doesn't consolidate here. It might consolidate, but it's gonna break and just go up. So if price breaks this neckline, goes up, it's not going up here to come back again. No, this it never forms a double M. It will just break. If it's going up, you can sell right up to this level, guys. Yeah, it's guaranteed. So right now we have two scenarios here. We are waiting. We're gonna check for price to come reach here. This is where we're going to determine if price is going to break, continue to go up, or it's going to reject, comes down and break this. So this set already, we're going to continue with our setup down to the daily time frame, and that is where we're going to make our entries, guys, because I'm using a regular accounts on TradingView, not a pro account, so I cannot go beyond daily to 4 hours or 1 hour. So I can only limit myself at the daily, which is still excellent because at the daily the setup applies everywhere. So even if you are practicing or you are backtesting at the monthly time frame, the same tactics, the same strategy can apply to the 1 minute time frame or even the 1 second time frame if there is. So at this point we already know this is our neckline. So one thing we can note here is, guys, the neckline already was broken here, retested, price struggled to come down, it broke again, actually came right up here. Price actually came, let's use this, price actually broke, came here, and quickly did not continue up. It gave us this, as you can see, it gave this, and then so as it sold, it broke this lower low, came down, and then now we're going to be dealing only with the moving average, because the neckline, obviously, as you can see, guys, it's rejected already. So at the weekly it was not clear. That's why when it's good to go down to the smaller time frame, because down the smaller time frames, it gets clearer. But there is also a lot of noise, so that's why I always prefer smaller time frames. I prefer higher time frames. I go down to the smaller and I understand. I don't go down expecting to continue with my setup. I just go down to understand and see where I can enter or exit. So right now, guys, if you've been following me, you will know that when price reaches this moving average, what we are waiting for is if it's gonna break completely, or it's gonna break and gives us a sell signal. So like right here, it did reject, get a sell signal, which was this one. These are my confirmations, sell confirmations, guys, not even signals, sell confirmations. It came right down here for me. This, yeah, it was actually a buy confirmation, but usually I don't get it as a buy. It just happens for me, but there are buys that I do consider. Buy confirmations that I do consider, and sell confirmations that I do consider. Like this one was actually a sell confirmation, but something happened. I don't know. The reason why I wouldn't sell this one is because of the flat. This flat, it doesn't have any wick, 0 wick down here. So that is why I wouldn't buy at all. I wouldn't consider this a confirmed sell position. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to continue to put our levels with the daily, so that we get a very clear option of how the market is going. So this is another level. We're going to reduce it, guys. So here we expect price at this point. Let's make it 2. At this point, we always expect price to break. Then we know that, okay, if it's breaking, it's going to continue right up to the next level, which was this one, as we predicted from the weekly time frame. So now what happened is price didn't actually break, it completely rejected. So price rejected, and what did it do? It gives us a sell signal, and this one I'm not 100% sure with it, because why price didn't close below the moving average, but it did touch the moving average though, and yet it didn't break below the moving average. It didn't close below the moving average. But the reason why I will think of selling here is because of these rejections here, guys, because of these rejections. And also another reason is I don't go market execution. I do stops, so either buy or sell stops. Even limits, I don't go buy limits or sell limits, because price might hit your limit when it's an event, and then you just get kicked out for nothing. So since there are stops, I always give 10 pips for price to breathe, and that will be 10 pips from the last price of the previous day, which was the 0237. So our entry should be at the 0227. So thank you guys. So let's see if we're gonna enter here. If price reaches at this point, if price reaches at the 02.27, at the 0227 level, that will mean it has broken already this level. It has broken already the moving average, and it's below. Price will then be trading below the moving average at the time. So for that, that will be a good reason for us to put our sell stop there. And if price reaches there, obviously it's gonna sell. If price reaches there, obviously it's gonna sell. So we put our entry, which is 0227 exactly. Then, as we said on the weekly time frame, guys, as I said on the weekly, when we see price, when price breaks, because already it broke here, it broke the neckline. At this point, if price actually has to go down, proving that it has already rejected this neckline, it wants to go down. We are expecting price to reach right down at this point. So, which is exactly what we're gonna do. This is a little bit exaggerated, like it's gonna take a very, very long time for price to reach here. But guys, there is nothing we can do about it. We just have to follow our strategy, and whenever price gives us 100 pips selling, we take. So now we already have in mind that price is selling, so we already have it in mind that it's a sell. So whatever price is doing, we're gonna have in mind that it's selling right up to the weekly. It looks small, but it's very huge. Right up to September 2023, we will be expecting selling Euro USD. I mean, that is just okay. Let's put it this way. Okay, so let's see, guys. Moment of truth. Wow, see, this is the beauty of the strategy, guys. When everything is set, you see it's easy. When everything is set, it's very easy, and you trade with confidence. You know that even price had gone against you, you were right. So something did happen. Then you check what happened. Like here, as I was saying, here if price did go down and then went back and clear me up, I would notice there is no wick here. There is no wick. So it means when price opens here, it actually struggled to continue down, but buyers were so strong, so that's why it continued to go up. That is a reason. So I will never consider this a confirmation, though it was a bearish engulfing candle. I will still not consider it a confirmation. So the reasons I gave here, you see, there were good reasons, and with this we can either hold, knowing that our first TP, it's here. This is our actually that is our second TP. This is our first TP, guys. This is the first TP, TP1 and TP2. I'm not going to be typing it Again, guys, you just have to follow carefully. You will know that this is TP1. Still end up typing. So TP1, we put it at the top center. Okay, and TP2. So take profit too. That's it. Okay, guys. So now we got it. So for me, how I do trade, like I do take away a lot of risk, like 20% of my account. So when these opportunities like this, I don't let them go, guys. I don't. So I'm a risk taker. Like my trades take too much risk, which is really not recommended at all. So for me, I had already gone out here. But if you are trading with just 2% of your account, guys, you have to wait. You can wait for price to reach here. No problems. See, that's what I said. So TP1 hit, TP2 hit. That's the thing, guys. That is how it is. So at this point, we'll be expecting price to dangle a little bit here, or it might just continue to plunge down. Yeah, that's the dangling I was talking about. So guys, thank you. Gonna meet with the next video, and then we continue to look further of how to apply this strategy. Again, more and more effective, because we just got to be very good at what we're doing to be able to make money. Making money in this game is very difficult, guys. So we have to thrive towards perfection. So thank you, guys.